All right, here's the second thing. It says he often withdrew to lonely places. To lonely places, disconnected places. You know how hard that is for us now in our cell phones, digital world? This is how most of us live our lives right now. We're like little robots. But Jesus knew how to disconnect. He knew how to get to a where the crowds weren't there, where cell phone service wasn't working well. All right, parents, now I'm going to pick on teenagers. I picked on every group in the room. All right, now listen, moms and dads, listen to me. It is verifiable. This is what I'm telling you is absolute science. This is not some preacher making up a story to make you, I'm not doing that. I'm telling you, I have 2 teenagers. What I'm about to tell you is science. But kids are suffering, teenagers are suffering right now from sleep deprivation because you're letting them have their cell phones in their bedrooms at night. You know why? Because they're listening for the alerts. And their bodies have so been trained to listen for text alerts that they literally are not getting to REM sleep at night because their brains are listening for an alert. We have taught our kids to listen more for their cell phone than to listen for the voice of God. Our kids are not allowed to have their cell phones in their bedrooms. Mom and dad do not have their cell phones in their bedroom. Because there has to be some sacred space. I know, right? Did I get booed over there or something? All right. Whatever they said. There has to be some sacred space somewhere. There has to be a place where we disconnect. Where are we disconnecting? Where is the lonely place? When cell phones reach every square inch of our planet almost, where are the lonely places anymore? Where is it that God can speak to us? Jesus said, in the last days I'll pour out my spirit, and your young men will see visions, your old men will dream dreams. That's for sleep. That's for times when we're alone with God, where God is speaking to us. And yet we've even taken him out of our sleep now. There's no sacred space anymore. And Jesus is the one, I'm just telling you the story of Jesus. I'm not here on a rant. I'm telling you this is what Jesus did for us. He often withdrew to lonely places. And then look what else? To pray. Listen, God's calling us to a divine conversation. But that conversation, do you know how rude it is to be talking to someone and to get interrupted by someone over here? I'm joking. Whatever they said over there. But you know how rude that is when you're looking at someone talking and they're looking around you or on their phone when you're trying to have that conversation with them? I had a young man, he begged me for Pastor Brady, I need some time, I got a big decision. So on my day off, I took him to breakfast. Not long ago, took him to breakfast. 7 a.m., my day off. I like this young guy. I see God on him. I want to help him. The whole time he's at breakfast, he's got his phone underneath the table as if I don't know he's checking his text message. I have a phone. I send text messages. And finally, about half an hour in the meeting, I said, listen, God, listen, I'm honored to be here with you. I see God at work in your life, but if you want another meeting with me, that phone's got to be shut off. You and I are going to talk, or I'm going to go home. So what is it? I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. See, this is what God wants from us. God's asking us to often withdraw to a place that's disconnected so that we can have a divine conversation with him.